There's never been a better time to take a more active role in your health, and that starts with a visit to a wellness clinic. Jason and Melissa are co-founders of Core Therapies and HBOT USA. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here on the show today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourselves first?
Sure. So we're both chiropractors. We've been in practice for about 17, 18 years. We have a clinic in New Jersey, another clinic outside of Pennsylvania, and we provide a multitude of therapies for different ages, all kinds of different either conditions or even just for relatively healthy people looking to expand on how could they even improve their health beyond.
Jason and I both found, and we're so inspired by our experience with chiropractic with our own stories, was that these doctors weren't only there to get us out of pain or injury, whether it was like a sports injury or general aches and stiffness from just all the things that we do in daily life, but these doctors really helped us realize that the body is meant to be healthy.
Wow, and I know your clinic focuses on a very unique treatment, which is hyperbaric treatment, right? So why don't you tell me a little about what exactly is that?
Hyperbaric oxygen is a way of pressurizing oxygen. So you're going inside of a chamber, and the air and the oxygen inside that chamber is pressurized. And what that does is it allows us to absorb oxygen at a much higher level than what you and I could get, let's say, in a typical at 1 atmosphere where we are right now. And so by pressurizing the air, pressurizing the oxygen inside the chamber, you're creating a gradient that really drives more oxygen into our cells than what we're normally able to.
We know this has been approved for things like wound care for really, really very, very aggressive kinds of injuries, from gangrene to diabetic sores and those kinds of things, right? But then you found off-label uses for it too, right?
Correct. So we use hyperbaric traditionally for these life and limb conditions, someone that's literally, carbon monoxide poisoning, gangrene, a lot of really terrible infections. And so it's often a last step before either somebody could pass or an amputation surgery. And in many times that actually, it is something that helps that patient. And so the mechanisms there are really the same as the mechanisms that we're using it for. We're saying, listen, oxygen is a nutrient. And with that nutrient, cells can heal, repair, and regenerate. And so we're just applying that exact same principle to other conditions to allow people with more chronic issues to also start to heal and repair and regenerate faster.
So this is why someone should choose this versus another option, right?
It's so interesting because so many times people, when they come to us, it's like they say, I've tried everything. I've tried everything. I've tried the pills, the surgery, and they're having all these experiences of side effects or not getting the results that they want. People are getting great results, and more importantly, they're getting hope that they can get their life back.
And that's your goal at Core.
So from the second that they walk into our office, I think what's really special about Core is they know that we're not only just there to help them with their condition, but to really listen and be present with them. And we all know that's such a huge piece of the healing journey.
Wow, and if people wanted more information, where would they go?
So they can go to our main website, which is coretherapies.net. That's our main clinic that has everything that we're doing in there. For the hyperbaric oxygen side, we have NewJerseyHBOT.com. That's the clinic in New Jersey. And then our main site for hyperbaric is HBOTUSA.com. And there we house a lot of education. What is hyperbaric? What is it good for? Who could it help? Is it appropriate for you? And then we run around the country and actually the world training and certifying other doctors in hyperbaric medicine so that they could apply this therapy in their clinic. And so we have a map listing on that site too, so that people in their local area could hopefully find clinics doing the same thing.
What's really important to us is, as the field of hyperbarics in particular is growing, that we make sure that people know where to turn. So they can go to our HBOT USA website and learn more about it, just like Jason said, and then they can click and find a provider, and they have the confidence to know that those are some of the best skilled providers in the world for hyperbarics.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning, honestly.
Thank you.
And of course, if you want more information, you can always go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.